Alright, welcome. This is Madron Dai. Concept for this character, we're going to do a noble vampire hunter. Uh, Basically a black sheep of the family that spends their time out and about hunting vampires instead of ruling lands and whatnot. I'm going to make it a dual class investigator artificer, which are two non-standard classes. Noble background. Pretty good spread on the stats, ignoring strength because she's going to be quick and agile, not really strong. Again, with the vampire hunter aspect, a lot of investigations, find them, and usually you find undead in crypts or whatnot, so you need to be able to access them where a sleight of hand comes into effect. And got a good persuasion skill, mainly for talking and getting through conversations.
What? What was that?
Gonna make her very young and a nice high voice. Of course, she's very pale. Probably go with the vampire pale. Again, to add flavor to the youth of her, give her some freckles and more. No body art. Let's give her some earrings. With this hairstyle, but they'll probably come into a bit more. Another aspect of her being an outcast is she's going to be a Dampier. Gonna give her the red eyes, the pale skin. Very nice raven-like sheen to the black hair, a little bit of purple highlights. name is pronounced Vessika. It's basically Jessica with a V.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
go. Just for some lore information, those shithead guys,
My head.
they're called lithids or mind flayers. They use psionics or mental attacks mostly. They're very bad guys. The girl that came over the pod is I guess, Yankee. She's basically an alien race in Dungeons and Dragons. They come from the Astral Sea, which is basically space in Dungeons and Dragons. Gonna take a second to set things up. Alright, got things how I like it. Pretty much always put things in the same place so I know how to get to them quickly. I got my movement mods basically in the first line here: jumping, hiding, sprinting, and then other combat abilities in the second line. My main weapon, and then I left a spot here for my mid-ranged weapon, and then throw. These are permanent buffs. I put these here so I always remember to do them as soon as I come in, which I'll do now.
Amicus animalis.
The first buff is to speak to animals, pretty self-explanatory. And then Long Strider increases my movement speed so I can move around the combat faster. These are temporary buffs, jumping further and pretty much being able to fall long distances without taking damage.
Very well.
You can hold the Alt key to see what's around you.
I'll take that.
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
As I was saying, if I jump from here, I take damage to the -1 or prone. If I use Feather Fall, I'll jump right now. I can make this jump with no damage, regardless of how far out I jump. Thanks to Featherfall.
Dead. Good.
Getting off the ship here is pretty much a tutorial, so they have these restoration pods almost in every room.
Odd.
So
I
heals
feel
up if you do take damage.
better. Here goes nothing.
Do the first sphincter into the next room.
What's hiding?
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind. A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution. Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this. 1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more, flash behind your eyes.
I need a quick word.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return.
Okay, failed a behind-the-scenes perception roll, basically telling me that it's the brain talking instead of the person. I'm gonna go, who am I talking to, a man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
Failed another roll in the background, which is kind of annoying because of my good intelligence. So I still haven't identified what it is. I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Now I got options here. Inspect the exposed brain, break the skull, or gently prise it. And they are associated with stats. I do have a good investigation. It's one of my best skills. I also have a good dex and a terrible strength. You can see in the pop-up windows, -1 to strength, +3 to dex. And then investigation, I get pretty much +6 with all the ads I got. So I'm going to go ahead and inspect the exposed brain. This skill check roll, the difficulty I need to get is 10 on a die 20, and I got 6 to this roll. A die 20, the 20 on the die is automatic success regardless of what the difficulty class is, and a 1 is an automatic failure regardless of how many pluses you have.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay, that gave me a new option of medicine, which I'm not very good at. I only have the +1. You'd think dexterity with the +3 would be better, but it has a advantage to it, which means I get to roll 2 dice instead of 1, which is always better. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Attempt a cerebral extraction, staying mindful of the swelling. Okay, 2 dice. And just barely made that roll, but success is success.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Even though I do have a good dex, I'm not going to mutilate it. It doesn't affect much in the game, so it's not really worth it, because if you fail, you don't get the brain as your henchman, so I'm going to go ahead and spare it. Any injuries might weaken it.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
My character, like I said, is a inquisitive person, so pretty much whenever there's questions, I like to ask them. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Again, what's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Basically, the only option to continue with the brain is the first one. So, alright, let's go.
To the helm we go! We are going to the helm.
Talk to him again. There is a little bit more information you can glean from this guy.
The creature reaches into your mind, its thoughts rattling against yours. Something inside you squirms in recognition.
Friend, we will go to the helm now.
Why was that forced onto the ship?
To know you. To love you. To give you our gift.
Something was put in my eye. What was it?
A gift. A gift to make you as we are. Soon you will be so beautiful. So powerful.
Can you tell me where we are?
In a realm where we have fled. We have fled to a realm called Avernus, first of the 9 hells. We are escaping a great evil.
Basically, Avernus is the last place the ship jumped to with all the fire and attacks and the imps flying around, little demon creatures. I don't want him to stay behind, so we'll just leave the conversation.
We are going to the helm! My friend and I are going to the helm.
I can give him this speed bump if he gets me running quick. As in most games, you have to be careful not to step in the fire. It does hurt, so watch where you're walking.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, Our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We're turning into mind flayers? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Okay, combat. We've got 3 imps here, 3 of us. Pretty straight up, easy fight. Initiative is rolled in the background to see who gets to go first. When you see 3 all pushed up like this, you can go.
Well, so much for
any one of
peace.
them first. The order between
Where
the
do I
two
go
doesn't
from here?
matter. As far as combat goes, you get
Time
3
to push my luck
actions.
again.
Movement, you can see the white line. That's as far as I can move till it turns red. Pretty much I can reach him, and him. Now you see where it says 95% provokes attack of opportunity. Basically, because I run past this guy, he gets to take a swipe at me if I go for that one. Whereas if I just went for him, there's no provoke because I'm not running past him. And the same works for them. If they run past us, we get an attack of opportunity as well. One thing about that is you always want to keep your melee weapon out in combat. Even if you used a ranged weapon, you can use it and then switch right back to melee, because only melee weapons work for attack of opportunity, so you don't want to miss those by having a bow or crossbow equipped and out at the same time. You do actually have both out at the same time. You'll have your ranged weapon here, and you can switch back and forth between them with the click of a button. So you get to move, you get a action, which is, sprint, stab, cast a spell, something like that. And then you get a bonus action. Some of the actions with your weapons, like hers, she gets a flourish, jump. You can dip your weapon into fire, for instance, and get it flaming. Push the mob. Some spells can be cast on a bonus action, and drinking potions is a bonus action as well, and reading scrolls as well. So for my first action, I'm just going to go ahead and take out the closest guy here. Don't do anything fancy. Just going to run up and stab him.
Cutting to the chase. One day I'll catch a break.
Continue on to the second guy, where I will use my flourish on him. Okay, use my action, my bonus action, and my move, so I will end turn.
Swift and lethal.
As you can see, we went straight into combat, so I wasn't able to put my speed on her, so she can't actually reach this guy. But because she has a long sword, she gets an attack called the rush attack, which pretty much charges forward and can go past her actual movement. So I'm going to use that.
Hatazeth.
And she has a pummel attack for a bonus. Push, shove me around if she wants, but there's really nothing she could do at the end here. She could jump closer to that guy. Go ahead and do that. Move her close to the guy as we can. And then we'll just use the little brain dog for a quick attack.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, To the helm.
Looting, you can hold Alt and it'll show you what's on the ground, what's available for looting.
Open up.
Alright, I got crossbow. Let's go ahead and equip this. Put the ranged in here. Let's switch to melee. I always leave melee out.
Never wanted the easy path.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
This character is going to use guns, but I can't get them yet, and they're kind of expensive. But hand crossbows is a good placeholder for that. Switch her from my bow to a crossbow. A little more damage.
Like its will be done.
Put her back both to melee.
One true way. Another step forward.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it. Damn it!
Can't read this script.
Another mystery.
For my good intelligence, I am rolling very bad.
Machine made them hostile. I hope.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Look for a latch that might open the lid.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I'll go look around. There must be some way to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant.
Look for a switch or release.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Leave.
Whatever fits in that socket must
See
power this
another
thing.
intellect of railway running around. Also thinks we're thralls, so it's not going to attack us. If I did attack it, then it would know that we're not thralls and I'd lose my little henchman here, so I'm not gonna bother with that thing at this point.
At the ready.
The thing where you can lobotomize the intellect devourer back when you first get it allows you to kill that thing without it turning on you. That's pretty much the only thing that bonus gives you.
Let's see what this does.
Got a key.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Place your hand on the console.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Kinchar. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Sorry, lady.
Heaven
I'm a button
preserve me.
pusher.
That cannot be our fate.
One of my mods. Get this damp here bite. Gives me an extra bonus action to bite. Just a kind of gee-whiz thing. It helps a little bit, but it's not really a game changer.
Brain in a jar. This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
The console appears dormant.
Insert the rune into the socket.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Alright, Arcana. Got a +2 from my intelligence. Take a closer look at the powered up console. And just missed that roll. It's gonna be a crash.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its purpose. It could do anything. It could even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before.
Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Alright, Elithid is the mind flares. Basically, you're using your brain worm to wheel this thing to open. The roll is very easy because this is like opening a door for them. Basically, can only fail on a 1.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command. shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Got a problem with Githyanki?
More that Gith have a problem with everyone else. But there's more important matters right now. Survival. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Did you feel what I felt just before? We were in each other's heads.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
Alright then, let's get going.
Shadowheart. One moment.
What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
The key we picked up opened this chest.
Another brain.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Giving her my speed.
My faith protects me.
Give me armor and speed. I'm a little squishy.
No time to waste. Better get to it.
No one back home will ever believe this. How much further can I go?
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Auto save where your fights. And knowing I'm gonna get into a fight here, I'm gonna give myself a jump boost.
Mac de Verdute.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Okay, the main purpose of this fight is to get all the way down here to the controls. You can kill this guy if you're capable. He does have a really nice sword. Alright.
choice but to keep going. Light on my feet.
Because there's no one for him to really fight, I'm just going to use the dash, which gives him double movement. So again, way up here.
Take this ship, or Zariel will have your head!
Still breathing, despite everything.
I am going to attempt to take this guy down. Might not be successful without saving and loading. He's very hard to hit.
What should I do?
Hetazeth!
Need to stay focused.
For the most part, we're just kind of peppering him with attacks. You really need the mind player to do the brunt of your business. If the mind player misses a lot, then it's pretty much impossible to take that guy down. But to assist the mind player is this guiding bolt thing, which gives advantage to the next attack. So that's why I saved her for last. So her guiding bolt can assist the next attacker, which will be the mind player. If it hits, of course, which is not good. Oh, that's a beautiful hit.
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
So far, so good. See, he's on about half health. The mind player hasn't actually even touched yet. Both good and bad, because once he's dead, the mind player decides he doesn't need us anymore.
Throw their corpses in the sticks!
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
They're just basically peppering them with 1s and 2s and 3s, whereas these guys hit for in the teens into the 20s.
Need to act fast. Swift and lethal.
Now I did say leaving combat with a person using melee would get a opportunity attack, but this guy, he doesn't see us as enemies at this point, so we kind of get a freebie on this one to go in and out of combat with him.
Talk to me. Let's see.
Our second and last guiding bolt.
Or your
Nearly
spine
out of
is
sky.
mine.
It's now or never. Let's end this.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's finish this.
Alright, all out of guiding bolts because I'm out of first level spell slots. He has a devil, this radiant type damage the guiding bolt does, and this also cantrip spell, Sacred Flame also does radiant. Hurts demons. If you want to see what they can be hurt by, you can actually just right click on them, examine. As you can see here, this is a big boy. He's got a lot of resistances. He's actually a level 8. If the Mind Flayer wasn't here, he'd be destroying us.
The furnace is ours!
Blood comes easy these days.
Got to keep fighting.
I am fury. I am death.
Can't give up.
Take this shit, or Zarya will have your head!
Alright, the backup just arrived on the map. 2 more demons coming in. If you want to see where they're at, you can just click on their portrait. They're down here, basically the same way we came in. They're coming. It'll take them a few rounds to reach us.
Got to focus.
So basically we got a couple rounds to kill this guy or run.
Nothing important is ever easy. I will ascend.
And it's not helping that the Mind Flayer has missed its last 3 attacks.
Throw that wolf in the sticks!
Come a little closer.
Time to strike.
Or your spine is mine.
Time to strike.
That was pretty much our last chance. Since he missed that attack, we're not going to get it done.
Split these intruders open! The furnace is ours!
Have to keep going.
Hurry, before they strike.
Worth grabbing.
Stop the intruders! They will not escape!
Damn these imps. I need to reach the transponder.
I will ascend. On the move.
Take this ship, or Zariel will have your head!
Ooh, it's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna try to run in and grab that sword, but if he actually does get to kill it.
Got to press on.
Another step forward.
holding close by to grab it if he does. Oh, he missed. Nope, well, hit that bite.
Time to strike. Taste my fury. Needs healing.
If this demon attacks the mind player, I might have a chance to grab it.
What's the plan? Time to deal some punishment.
You are no longer required.
That thing's focused on us now. Let's get to the transponder and get out of here.
Alright, we got it.
Another
Now
fight.
to run away.
Let's go.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for injuries.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Alright, gonna stop this video here. Thank you for watching.